Hi lovers, good morning. It is Saturday in BC and I'm getting ready for my very first shift. I had arrived in BC from Ontario yesterday, which was a Friday, pre to the time I was recording this video. And the hustle of getting to BC was was a story by its own, but I will talk about that later. Also, I had quite a luggage and a cooler. I think I have 4 luggages, a cooler with homemade food in it. It was a hassle traveling from one point to the other, from one airport to the other, from a small one, but then I made it. And at this point, I'm getting ready, taking care of my mouth, and then getting ready for my very first shift. It wasn't easy, but I mean, lovers, what can I do? Money, money, money. So yeah, it wasn't easy, but then it was such a good day. I mean, this was me getting ready, my skincare, obviously, and then I was tired. I think it was just the whole hustle from Ontario to this point. It was just a hustle. But anyway, the story of BC, of my first shift, will come in a bit later. But then for now, let's focus on what's happening. So at this point, I'm getting my face ready, and I was not even thinking about time. But then I was able to make it, because from where I lived to the hospital was just about 5 minute walk. It's quite cold in BC. I don't think it's as cold as it is in Ontario, but it's still cold here. I think it's still in the -2s. And then getting ready, I was able to make it, but I woke up 15 minutes before my usual time to wake up and get ready, shooting content with us, trying to record everything I was doing. It wasn't such a hustle, but I realized that next time I should probably give myself about 30 minutes, and that would help. This is me putting my sunscreen. I've had issues with sunscreen, and because most of the sunscreens I was using back then will always give me this white cast, and it was not so pleasant. And the burning sensation I would get in my eye, it's very, very encouraging to actually start or continue using sunscreens. But yeah, I found a better one that was not giving me white cast, not giving me that burning sensation. I'm actually loving this scrub color. It's actually quite new, and I love it. And me using this body splash, I'm worried, because not necessarily worried, but then the body oil was quite good. I'll give detail about these oils and stuff a bit later, but then the body oil is good because it's very citrusy, it's very mild, it's not super powering. And working in hospitals, there is always the note of not wearing heavy fragrances. And for me, I can't not be in any establishment where there is no where I cannot actually wear any fragrance at all. That would be a disaster for me. Now, the fresh creamy seems to be one of the fragrances that always worked for me in other places, in other hospitals. But until I get to the establishment and get to the hospital and I get any maybe you smell way too strong or something, then I would make adjustments to it. But for now, I'm wearing that. I will report that if anything of that sort happen. This is me putting my hair fragrance. At this point, my braids, I cannot style my hair for anything in this world. Like, I suck with hair. I can't even style my hair. So I tried. I mean, if you guys know anyway, I've checked on YouTube videos. I feel like I have two left arms, like two left hands. I can't style my hair for anything. And there's Balenciagas. I was so fantasized about them, but I was having issues later on. In about 3 to 4 hours into my shift, I was having issues. It was tight, but I didn't feel that way. I'm also thinking probably it's the compression socks I have on. That's the reason I was feeling that way. But along all that, I had a good day, and this was me getting ready. My back is packed, and I'm getting ready to go. Have yourself a good one. Ciao, ciao. And that's me in the washroom. Have a good one. Love you. Mwah.